In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to find the least common multiple of polynomials. In order to find the least common multiple, we're going to factor each polynomial completely and then list the factors. The least common multiple is just the product of every different type of factor raised to the highest exponent in the list that we make. Let's start off with something simple. Let's look at the least common multiple between 24 and 36. So the first thing that we would do is list out the prime factorization, or the prime factors for 24. Well, if you're unsure on how to do that, an easy way would be to do a factor tree. So I know that 24 can be broken up into 4 times 6, which is 2 times 2, and then 2 times 3. So the prime factors for 24 would be 2 to the third times 3. We would do the same thing for 36, and we would get 2 squared times 3 squared. Okay, if we go back to the directions, the least common multiple is the product of every different type of factor raised to the highest exponent. So my least common multiple here would be 2 to the third times 3 squared. Well, that's 8 times 9, which is 72. We can apply that same principle when we have algebraic expressions such as 12ab and 18a squared. For 12ab, 12 can be factored into 2 squared times 3 times a times b. 18a squared is 2 times 3 squared, a squared. So my LCM is every different type of factor. So I have 2's, I have 3's, I have a's, and I have b's. The highest exponent on 2 is square. The highest exponent on 3 is square. The highest exponent on a is squared. So I have 4 times 9, which is 36, a squared b. The key here is to make sure that we have everything completely factored. If you have everything completely factored, making the list is pretty easy. Let's look at some more algebraic expressions. We have x squared minus 4 and x squared plus 2x. X squared minus 4 is a difference of 2 squares, so that's x plus 2, x minus 2. X squared plus 2x is x times x plus 2. So my least common multiple is every different type of factor. So I have x plus 2, and I have x minus 2. Every single expression here has an exponent of 1, so that's my least common multiple. In the next example, I have x minus y squared and I have x squared minus y squared. X minus y squared is already factored, so I don't need to do anything there. X squared minus y squared is a difference of 2 squares, x plus y, x minus y. So my least common multiple is going to be x plus y times, sorry, I ran out of space here, x minus y squared, since square is my highest exponent on the x minus y.